Well, we'll ask the coach himself. He's now up at the podium. And Coach, first of all and foremost, congratulations, opening day victory. Why don't you open up and just give us some overall thoughts on the game today?
Well, we won the game. We didn't win it the way we wanted to win it. We won the game. Probably didn't play as many guys we wanted to play. But these games are dangerous from that point of view, Pete, in the sense that the whole world thinks that you don't have to go out and play very hard to be successful, and that the team buys into that, and they have a good time with it. But I'll say the only thing that really disappointed me in the game, two things. One was the kicking because of the block punt and because of the mishandled snap. In my opinion, we should have fielded the snap. We should have got the punt off, and that's how you learn. You know, the guy hasn't been here before, hasn't functioned at this speed before, so that's how you learn. And the other one certainly was the injury to Williams, and I'm not going to say it right now, so I don't have to answer any more questions. And that is that he suffered a knee injury. We're going to have surgery as quick as we move things down, getting down.
Well, Coach, let's just look at both sides of the ball and go to the offense first. It looked like in the first quarter they were pretty dominating. Second quarter they seemed to lose focus, and then they were 5 for 5 in the second half.
Well, we hit the nail on the head. I mean, we had it, we lost it, we got it back. So that was good. I didn't think that we were particularly sharp throwing the football today, and we'll get better at that. So it's nothing can replace an actual game. I don't care who the opponent is, or whatever. But you need to go out and play a game. And that tells you where you're at, where you need to go to, and certainly this game allows us to do that.
A lot of people talk about 13 straight games without a break, and you had a couple of guys go out. And obviously, Torrey's going to have surgery. Anybody else that you know of this?
Well, Paul Dubler has a ACL strain, and we'll probably just immobilize him. We'll get Dubes back eventually, but the rest of the squad came out good shape.
Good, Coach. I'm going to open up to these guys. Thanks, and we'll look forward to seeing you next week. Thank you. Thanks, Coach. Back to you, Tim.
Questions? Joe, earlier or on Tuesday, you kind of talked a little bit about Play-Doh State, initially, what's
What you learn is you get an opportunity to play a lot of players, hopefully, and you can continue your evaluation process. I like the way we played a lot of guys in the secondary. That's going to be important to us as we go through the season, and hopefully we'll improve in areas where we want.
Joe, you mentioned that you like a quick start and a little bit of a slide offensively in the second quarter. Did it appear to you that Sheets just really came out with a lot more focus and purpose in the second half? He had a really good second.
Yeah, I think he realized that he was forcing the game. Sometimes it's like I talked to 3 different players on the first during the course of the game on the sideline about let the game come to you. Don't keep forcing it. You guys get out there. We got a lot of football to play. This is not the only game we're going to play this year. And I think that was true in Corey's case too. I think he hurried a lot of things. He made quick decisions versus making the decision based on what really he saw, and almost predetermined decisions. Those are good.
Joe, does Williams have any ligament damage that you're aware of?
I don't know.
Jimmy talked about the secondary. That was probably one of the biggest questions coming into the season. You said you got a lot of guys in there. Can you just kind of break them down and just go your overall impression?
No, I can't. I don't too much to take to see how they go. I like the idea that on the field.
What is Ingram's situation? Why was he done?
Ingram has had some academic issues that we've been working on all week, and we hope to get the results.
Is this a clearinghouse issue?
No. Clearinghouse is only looking at the first time.
Right. So that doesn't have anything to do with the classes you took down in Texas?
Yes.
Transfer
Yes.
here?
Yeah, nice to have back.
Joe, do you know or do you compare to share? Is it more about the class you took, whether it's good enough to transfer, or is it a grade issue, or
There's some issues he needs to straighten out.
Joe, it's just sort of a bittersweet way to play, but losing a guy like Torrey, we win the game.
Oh, I really feel bad for Torrey because, the guy is snake bitten since he was involved in that season and then turned around season, which will be a most likely season-ending injury. I'd be surprised if he comes back. I hope he will, but I'd be surprised if he does. But I think that the damage that he suffered with regards to cartilage, ligament, and all that type of stuff probably wasn't not as severe as the hyperextension. So that could slow down his recovery.
There was the knee in the same level.
That's a good question. I don't think so. It seems to me like this is not really, this is his right.
Coach, how does his absence change the personality of the secondary?
I'm sorry.
How does his absence change the personality of the secondary?
You know, he was a guy that was a pretty vocal guy back there, a pretty confident guy. And, you know, I think our guys were a little stunned when he went out there, quite frankly. And I think they came back. You know, now what we have to do is get another guy ready to play. So, you know, I think Justin Scott's the guy that we had in line to play before he got injured. He's back healthy. He played good today. Made a play, and bring a smile to his face when he's going the next quarterback that and play. So anyway, you know, all this means is we'll have to allocate reps for him.
Was Wolf a viable option? Or you think pretty much have to
Wolf,
go
no,
with
Adam
either
Wolf is-
Scott and Irwin?
Yeah, well, but Wolf is. We actually thought Wolf had a chance to be Williams' primary backup. If he stayed there, we didn't think that you know, quite frankly, Irwin was going to be where he was going to be. We thought it'd be Williams, Scott, Wolf. So, you know, he's Adam's done some good things.
When you, in the kicking game, you kind of indicated last week that well, it's not being the majority, especially the short field, which you exclusively the summers and just what line?
Well, we just decided that, you know, he's got a live leg and the ball, you know, can jump off his foot. We saw a demonstration of that today at times. And if he ultimately is going to be the guy, then I told our coaches at our Thursday meeting, you know, rather than let this guy kick in this situation, that guy kick in that situation, let's get him as much experience as we can, as quickly as we can, because you know, we may need him to win football games. So the more experience he gets, the better he'll be at it. And that was the same as true with Adams and the attorney. He made a very poor decision at one time on a short punt. And, he's another one of those guys that I went over and said, slow down. Let the game. You know, you got 4 years here. You return a lot of punts here. You don't have to field every punt. You know, and try to make every. It's very, very typical of him to play. Very typical. Guys forcing the game instead of letting the game go.
Coach, from your vantage point, what went wrong on 2 months?
We didn't have our PP, that's our personal protector, and block the red guy on the block. He came scot-free. We just basically fell asleep. What they did is they took 2 guys and crossed them, and he took the cheese, so to speak. We had 2 guys blocking one and nobody blocking the other, and really it was his own scheme solutions. The other one was just a matter of you know, the snap was high to the left a little bit, but it was about head high, and you know, if I counted every snap since I've been coaching where the players caught that ball and got it off, you know, it would be in the triple digits. So to me, that was another situation where after the guy gets blocked, the next thing they do, what do they do after they get blocked? They look at the rush. And that's exactly what he did. The ball was a little bit high, and instead of looking the ball into his hands, he looked there. And that was it's a learning moment.
You said you didn't think the passing game was sharp. Why?
I don't know. I was not very fast. I didn't think Curtis set his feet particularly well the second quarter. You guys probably know this. I was he was hopping on purple and escaping. I don't know why, because the rush was not a challenge. So I didn't know why. But, you know, he had a first game too. Just put it on that first game of the year.
They were able to move the ball pretty effectively, especially in the middle 2 quarters. What's your assessment of the defense?
Our defense, I told the team in the locker room, we're not canceling my practices.
Anything else?
Coach, what was the difference as far as your running game in the second half versus the first?
Along in the same plays, we just walked a little better, and we were a little more patient running the ball. The runner was more patient. We had basically the same things. The first half, we just rushed everything. We just tried to hurry up. First game of the year, let's hurry up, run as fast as we can. Let's forget about our reads. So that's really what it is. Just do a better job.